Hey everybody, just wanted to share my experience retaking the DAT. The first time I took the DAT, I scored a 17 academic average and a 17 total science. Not so good, and I was not getting into dental school. So I decided to retake the DAT, and I did well. I scored a 23 academic average and a 25 total science. With this video, I just wanted to share the materials I used and how I used them. Let's start with the sciences. For all the sciences, DAT Destroyer should be your Bible. DAT Destroyer is simply a must if you want to score high. For anything I didn't understand Destroyer for the sciences, I would just Google search it, or I would just look it up in one of my old textbooks from a biology class or gen chem class or an organic chemistry class. Okay, so the way that I used Destroyer for biology was not only answering the questions themselves, but I would look thoroughly at the answer choices and the answer keys, specifically the answer choices. I would pay close attention to the wrong answers. It's important to know why a question's wrong. So I would write down the definitions to anything that's wrong that I didn't already know. For general chemistry, Destroyer had all the conceptual and calculation-based problems that I saw in the DAT. If you go through this book just a couple times, you will do well in general chemistry. For organic chemistry, the Destroyer roadmaps are so valuable. Everything is there that could possibly be on the exam. It got a ton of great naming problems. It's got a lot of conceptual chemistry that will be on the DAT. For reading, I didn't really study that much for reading. I used the search and destroy method, and I read a couple of Scientific America articles just to get me used to the dense material. For the PAT, I used Crack the Pat. I like the software itself, but my test was harder. It was definitely harder. I liked the explanations they had, and I still scored well, so I give it a thumbs up. Lastly, for quantitative reasoning, or the math, I use Math Destroyer. I timed myself on each and every one of the exams, and I felt very well prepared for the exam I did, and I scored decent. By far, the most important thing you can do for yourself is get DAT Destroyer. It honestly saved my dream of becoming a dentist. The book looks just like this, and here are my scores, just to show everything. 23 academic average, 25 total science, and there's the rest of them. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.